How are you?
How you doing?
What's your name?
Trey Ratcliff.
Trey, it's nice to see you.
I see you.
What brings you to South by Southwest?
Well, I live here.
Well, there you go. Austin's a great city. I'm jealous. This is a great town.
It's a beautiful place. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Your first time here, eh?
It is. Well, I've been to Austin a couple of times before. My first time at South by, though.
Oh, it's great. Yeah. Hey, you're loving it, aren't you?
I am.
The energy.
Yeah, and feel the good weather.
That's wonderful. Yeah. It's not like this always. I'm a photographer.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
For who?
For StuckInCustoms.com.
Stuck in Customs. Hey, you were at the cottage 6 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You're the HDR guy.
I'm the HDR guy.
I missed you. I'm so glad to run into you, Trey.
Yeah, no problem.
Trey did the most beautiful picture of the Petaluma River using HDR. You also have an HDR book, don't you?
Yeah, I do. It came out about 3 months ago. It's doing pretty well. Yeah.
He dropped off his book. He snuck in, dropped off his book, and snuck out. I never got a chance to talk to him. You got to come back.
I didn't want to impose any. You were busy.
Trey, when I saw that picture of the Petaluma River, it just blew me away. I mean, it's just stunning. How many exposures did you use to take that?
That was 5 exposures plus 2 to -2.
So a stop each, basically.
Yeah, stop. I'll teach you how to do it sometime.
I'd love to. And what software do you like for making the HDR? So you've got the 5 exposures, 2 stops dark, 2 stops bright, and everywhere in between. Then what do you do?
Then you use special software to create the HDR image.
Now, Photoshop will do it, but you don't use Photoshop?
Don't use Photoshop. It's awful. There's other programs out there. I use something called Photomatics.
Everybody loves Photomatics.
Yeah, it's the greatest. I have a whole tutorial step-by-step on Stuck in Customs. I've taught tens of thousands of people how to do it.
It's a wonderful website. Don't be fooled by the name.
Well, thanks. That's very kind of you.
I love the HDR you shoot. Have you seen his stuff?
Oh, yeah. To do an HDR, would you do it on a night scene like here?
Night scenes are the best for HDR because there's all these light levels coming at you. And the thing about HDR is you can see much more light with your eye than you can with a camera. So you have to take multiple exposures and combine them together.
Now, if you were taking a night scene like this, how would you do it? What range of bracketing would you
I would still do +2 to -2. +2 to -2 is perfect for 95% of situations. Only when you're shooting into the sun. At sunset, then you need to go +3 to -3. You know, the eye can see 11 stops, but a camera can only see 1. So you have to do multiple exposures.
Very cool.
We're getting a little geeky here, but...
No, our audience loves this kind of stuff, Trey. That's fantastic. It broke my heart that I missed you.
Win an award like Brian there?
Oh, look at that. He's got that award.
I think Brian's is fake. His is probably plastic.
What is this?
It's a Texas Social Media Award.
The Austin Statesman gave that out, right?
Right. This one is made out of transparent mithril.
The same stuff used in elven mail.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
If it's good enough to protect an elf, it's good enough to protect your heart.
That's very kind of you to say. Well, I don't want to interrupt you. You guys.
Trey, it's great to me. I feel like we just ran into a wonderful kismet, ran into somebody with...
slowed you down.
You didn't. We're on to the Mashable party. Come with us.
All right, maybe I'll come with you. That's kind. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. That was amazing kismet. We're getting actually a fairly large group of people here. It's burgeoning, but that's okay.
You're like the Pied Piper of Austin. Yeah.
This is fantastic. But
lead us over a cliff or something.
I knew Trey was from Austin. I didn't expect to run into him. You've got to go see. He put it on Buzz, and it's also on StuckInCustoms.com. But the picture he took of the Petaluma River, the river never looked like that. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, in churches, it's a good technique to use because the light's coming in from the window and it's very bright, and you want the shadow detail of the pews or of the artists, paintings and whatnot, and that's a really good technique to use. You do have to carry around a tripod to do it. So
yeah, you can't. The picture can't move at all, and of course, if there's people in it, that's going to be a problem because you're going to merge the 5 images.
Yeah, no, it's a great technique to learn to use, especially on night scenes and any place you have an extreme amount of contrast in the scene.
Well, you could see it in our shot tonight, actually, that while the camera exposes for the brightest lights, it loses a lot of detail. People look like silhouettes until they get close enough to our light to be able to see them. Sorry, I didn't mean to bonk you there.
Bonk. Have you ever met Chris McCaskill, the guy who started Smug Mug?
I've never met him. I'm a fan. I use Smug Mug, and look, it's Molly Wood.
Smug Mug, if you ever visit their headquarters, they have these really beautiful gigapixel images all over their walls. They have one that's a city scene of San Francisco that goes around three 3 separate walls, and it costs, I think, $4,000 or $5,000 to print out. And it's stunning. And Chris did these pictures by...
He stitches them together.
Using, a long lens, a 300 millimeter lens, and he takes many, many images all in a row. And in fact, he makes multiple rows, right, of imagery and stitches them all together in a big-ass image and then prints them out, and it's just stunning. You should...
I've heard about him, and I haven't seen him. I'm dying to see him.
Well, you should get to the... If you ever get to the...
I know they have parties, huh?
They have parties and they have user groups, but you should get him to give you a tour of his headquarters, because he has several of these multi-gigapixel images, and they're just stunning. Green light!
All right, we got a green light. Here we go. We're still on our way to the Mashable party. We're now on South Congress. Of course, you remember last time I showed you the great view of the street, of the State House all the way up the street. One end of the street. South Congress is really the big avenue that goes through the smack dab through the middle of Austin. And we're walking down 6th Street. Here's the Driscoll Hotel. How do you like that Driscoll Hotel there, Jeff? Is it a nice hotel?
It's a nice hotel. They messed up our rooms the first night. Watch the poll. It's kind of small, kind of old, but charming.
I love the outside. I mean, it's just a very cool-looking hotel. It feels like Austin to me.
Yeah, the downstairs, you want to get on the cowboy hat and sell some gold.
And Robert's running interference for me on the street. Austin has more potholes, not potholes actually, they're more like construction things in the way than any street I've ever been on.
Yeah, and then there's that one street that has stairs that you have to go up and down.
Yeah, there's stairs. It's crazy.
I don't know how they how they handle all the drunks in town, because it's not very safe if you're really not that sober.
Or if you're texting, as we've learned. There's the Driscoll.
Here's the curb.
Yeah, I see it. Thank you.
Yeah, you can text your way right off the side of a...
Yeah, easily enough. I've gotten very good at using looking out of the corner of my eye for oncoming traffic. Very effective at that. Give him some money. Music is a huge part of the Austin scene, and it's fun to walk down 6th Street as we are doing right now, and just especially on Saturday night, every single club has music coming out the windows. It reminds me a lot of Bourbon Street in New Orleans. And I can tell that here we are. This is the Mashable party, Buffalo Billiards, and you can kind of tell we're getting there. There's quite a crowd. Quite a crowd, and the emergency medical people are here. Sure. Aren't you cute? How you doing? Are you from Austin, everybody? All right, say. I saw a T-shirt. I can't say it out loud. What the T-shirt said? F y'all, I'm from Texas, is what it said.
Yeah. Hey, how y'all doing out here, man? It's Austin, Texas. You know what I'm saying? We like to have fun. We're partying out here, all kinds of people. It's a real nice place. Y'all come out here and chill. Hello?
What's going on? What's up? We're enjoying the South by Southwest. We're trying to get drunk. 5, 1, 2, read it.
All right. A little of the Austin street scene. And now as we get closer to the Mashable party, you could see the line. This may be another one of those events where we spend more time in the line than at the party. And truthfully, the lines are great. Truthfully, the lines are a lot of fun. Let's just go see what's going on. Are you guys waiting in line for a party?
Oh, yes, we are.
Which party is this one?
This is the Mashable party.
Is this the hot ticket?
It is the ticket. We've been here for 3 hours.
No, you're kidding me.
Nope. No, we've been
trying to get